Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Baddies versus natural beauties. Baddies versus natural beauties. And y'all know what I mean when I say baddies, right? Baddies, those flies, those fly women, right? Fly. Got the hair, got the attitude, got popping those breasts, got that big old round butt that may or may not have injections in it. All that stuff. Got the makeup just right, got the hair right, got the attitude and stuff, right? You know them. It's like you got them, and then you got the natural beauties, right? You got the women who, you know what, they just roll out of bed beautiful. When I say roll out of bed, they can be out with no makeup on, anything, but just something about them. I always told the story. I've told the story before when I had to pick up my son when he was back in the he was in the fourth grade, but whatever. He was still in elementary school. I had to pick him up from school one day, right? And I'm walking in there, and this like slim woman, slim sister, right? She had on some sweats, a hat over her head, and I was like, man, she gorgeous, no makeup. I was like, man, I mean, she was dripping sex appeal and just beautiful. That's roll out of bed beautiful, right? And she was just chilling. I think she had to pick, I don't know if she had to pick up her child or her little brother or sister, to be honest. She was gorgeous anyway. I know some dudes don't want to deal with single moms if she was a single mom. I don't think she would have that issue. But those are the natural beauties. And I'm going to tell you what. I'm seeing too many guys getting caught up over the baddies. Because let's be real with the baddies. They're adjustables. People might call them dimes and stuff, which, to be honest, let me just say something about the whole dime concept. A lot of the time, many of the women that many men would call dimes are really just sevens or adjustable sevens, or just maybe at best an adjustable eight, who are just the finest women in that particular environment. But they all still are adjustables. Because if you look at like how like some of these baddies are fixed up, like I mentioned, like they might have some injections or something. That's a big thing. That's a big thing. In fact, I ain't gonna lie. I follow some women on Instagram, but I also like to delete them. If I take a good look at them, I might have seen them, but there was like one I was following, and she. At first, I was like, she had a nice body, but then I was like, wait a minute, her ass got fatter. Only her ass. I could see if she gained weight all the way around. But like, okay, she still slicks. She thick, but she still got a shape. But her butt was like popped out some. I said, unfollow. Because I said, that's some stuff. See, that's the thing with the baddies. That's the issue with the baddies. They artificial. They wearing a mask. They wearing a blatant mask. Shoot, they take that makeup off. Shoot, their nose might not even look the same. They might have, you got some women, they know how to put that makeup on in such a way, it even contours their nose. I mean, there's some expertise. I still know a lot of makeup artists. And stuff, right? And shoot, they can do some magic. But see, that's what they present. And see, understand something. Once a woman put on a mask, she also puts on a certain attitude to go along with that mask, Because when she fixing up like that, her attitude is first of all, she wants like what she would call an A1 type of man. She want that guy, either that guy who she considers like swagged out, fine and stuff, or some guy, master of the universe guy with a lot of money. Because let's be real, a lot of those baddies are acculturated prostitutes. And for those who don't know the term, an acculturated prostitute is an acceptable way of getting money out of a man. Like they won't take money directly. But they'll have the man paying all of her bills, buying her gifts, basically sponsoring her. And, she'll give them, in most cases, she'll give him some starfish sex, some obligatory sex, She might even kiss him, but she'll come up with anything possible to keep from doing anything extra. you know. But that's an acculturated prostitute. And it's like, I don't know why a guy would go crazy over 'em, you know. In fact, there's a lot of them on OnlyFans and all of this stuff. They got the pictures. I'm like, dude, no. But a lot of guys going crazy over them. I was like, okay, but you're going crazy over something fake. You're going crazy over that mask. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Now, I mentioned the natural beauties. I'm going to tell you something with the natural beauties. Like I said, the type of women, in fact, I've met quite a few. You know, if they put on makeup, they put it on a little bit. A lot of times they ain't even big on makeup. They ain't big on makeup. You know, they wear sensible heels. In fact, a lot of natural beauties, believe it or not, are more nerdy. They awkward girls and stuff. You know, they into some like what would be considered nerdy pursuits and stuff. But the beauty of them though is whatever their personality is, you know it's real. Now, this ain't saying you're going to automatically click with them, but they're going to be real. And they're actually going to be nicer. See, I see a lot of dudes will say, well, those real beautiful women, they got this attitude or something. That's because these guys have dealt with the baddies. Like I said, if you meet a woman and she looking good, she don't have to put any makeup on, everything, they're always very nice because the thing is, well, for two reasons. One, they ain't come up with they ain't typically grow with their attitude because the natural beauty's been either A, pretty since they were born, or B, they grew into it. They might have been ugly ducklings and just grew into it or something. And they usually cool as hell. And they also into the other stuff because here's the thing with the baddies. The baddies follow a script. They follow a script. If they see other baddies acting a certain way, carrying themselves a certain way, they follow it. You know, they be like putting on costumes and stuff. All right, but the natural beauties, they just do whatever's on their damn mind. And like I said, a whole lot of them, they could be into what's considered nerdy pursuits. A whole lot of them are jocks. A whole lot of them are jocks. You ever see some of those drop dead gorgeous women and stuff, but they telling you about how they play ball or something? But the whole thing about it is they're real. And the thing I would say to some guys is, you at the end of the day, you want to see what that woman look like when she get past that mess. You don't want to be in a situation, and I've been in this a couple times, you know, once that woman got her makeup off and everything, you're like, wait a minute, what the hell? You know, I ain't a big fan. I am not a big fan. I'll tolerate it with the woman, but I'm not a big fan of it. You know, if she put on just a little bit fixed up, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool, but you know, you get some women, they got the total mask, got the weave, got the tight weave, all of that. And I'm like, man, please. You know, ain't even worth it. That's the natural beauty. Because I'm going to tell you what, the natural beauty, a whole lot of them also have a beautiful personality. When you find them, though, let's be clear. See, one thing, though, I mean, there's not a lot of natural beauties. There's not a lot of them. Let's just be real with it. So don't think they just every day. You know, they almost like, I ain't gonna lie, they almost like a genetic mutation because you ain't gonna see them all the time. But the ones you do see, like on, you know, online, social media, oh, they got so much going on. I mean, come on now. Filter, even if they ain't putting on makeup or get that weave or injections, you got a ton of filters, Photoshop, everything. Shit. You know? And I'm just saying, no, I'd rather have real. In fact, I'll tell you what, this is Rom. I'll deal with a woman who might be 20 pounds overweight, but showing her real shit quicker than I'll deal with a baddie. Because at least I'm seeing what's real. Then I know what I'm dealing with. Because you got to be real. Because as a man, you want to be real. So you don't want to deal with fake. So I want y'all to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll talk to y'all. Peace and blessings.